Hello. In this video we are going to try Magnum ice cream, which came in these small containers. Each of them is 14.8 ounces. The first one is milk chocolate vanilla, and the second one is double chocolate and double chocolate and ganache. So the interesting thing about this ice cream, which is available in probably a lot of supermarkets, we bought these from ShopRite, is that there is really a lot of chocolate inside. And as someone who likes chocolate, and it was just very nice to see. We'll show you momentarily when we open these. The other nice thing is that it's very rich and creamy. At least this is all subjective. A lot of this part of this video is going to involve subjective kind of points that I'm trying to make, just because I can't really tell you, oh, you're going to think this tastes great. I can only tell you just from my experience. But I do have a spoon, and we're going to do both of these. So let's just start one by one. The first one is going to be the milk chocolate vanilla, and then we're going to have the double chocolate ganache, and I'll just try to describe why I think these are kind of unique, having eaten containers, having tried many different kinds of ice cream over the years as a kid and now as an adult. So this is Magnum ice cream. So why don't we just kind of look at this. We have this gold colored logo right here, made with Belgian chocolate, which is of course I think this tastes great, so of course that's one of the things I'll say is subjective. So it says milk, vanilla ice cream, and milk chocolate, and a milk chocolate shell. So the milk chocolate shell that they're describing, that is literally a shell. There's chocolate on top, there's chocolate on the sides, a coating all the way on the sides and at the bottom. So it really surrounds the ice cream. A thin layer, a relatively thick layer at the top, thin layer on the side, and then a thick layer at the bottom. So they're not really lying when it says milk chocolate shell. 14.8 ounces. It's just got this from the freezer, so it's kind of, that's why it looks like there's water over here. Pressed to crack. So obviously if you were to press on the sides, the top part of the chocolate's probably going to maybe pop out, or it's going to crack. So here's some of your nutrition facts. Serving size 3 per container, 2/3 of a cup. You got your ingredients right here. Magnum ice cream available at a supermarket. So let's just open this right here while my hands are getting very cold. And you're going to see what they're talking about the milk chocolate shell. It says 44% cocoa, milk chocolate, vanilla, 14.8 ounces. Milk chocolate shell. So that's definitely one of the unique things. I'll say that's the first thing. Okay, so let's see. Let me show you right here. I'm just trying to take this off. You could probably see the logo. You can see the logo, right? M for Magnum. Right there. So here it is. This is really a thick layer at the top, and it says press on the sides to crack. So let's actually try doing that right here. Let's see if he doesn't hear anything. See, there's definitely a kind of, so let's just make sure this doesn't fall out. Definitely a thick layer of chocolate. Look at all that. Oop. They weren't kidding. Press to crack. Yeah, so here you go. There it is. So I got my spoon here. So I mean, you can really see what I'm talking about, and I'm just going to say, obviously I cannot describe really the taste to how you're going to perceive the taste, but it is really, oh, that's great. Okay, look at that. So this ice cream is kind of unique in that it's very rich and creamy, in my opinion. You'll notice that there are some different kinds of ice cream. There's many kinds of ice cream, and some of them will say something like it's light ice cream, or it's low in fat, or low in calories. And in my personal opinion, I think when I tried those other kinds of ice cream, the ones that say very low in fat or very low in calories, the truth is, I mean, understandably, without a lot of fat, those ice creams taste more watery. So it tastes almost like I'm eating a light snack or even a drink because the ice cream is very watery. If there's less fat, fewer calories, really, then the ice cream is going to taste. It's not going to taste as thick. It's more like a light frozen yogurt. It's more watery. So that's just not. I'm not trying to make this generalization, but really, when you're eating ice cream, thick and creamy, more fat. I mean, yes, it's not a healthy snack, but that's kind of the point. It should really have a rich kind of texture, thickness, and something that is just kind of watery. I mean, it doesn't even feel like I'm eating ice cream. Of course, it's totally fine. I'm just, that's a personal preference. If I'm eating ice cream, I'd rather not have the ones that are very low in fat. That's just my preference because it doesn't really feel like I'm eating a dessert. But it's fine. I mean, it's some ice cream brands, some kinds of ice cream are more quote unquote healthy, I guess, than the ones that have more fat and more sugar and more calories, I guess. And so that's really it. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. There's chocolate that goes all the way around the side, as it said, chocolate shell. Don't know if I can show you, but it really goes around the side all the way. And then at the very bottom, there's chocolates. This is milk chocolate vanilla, made with chocolate that really melts in your mouth. Pretty thick, kind of surface area. A pretty thick layer at the top with chocolate. And the ice cream has a really, really rich thickness to it. So I'm just going to say that right there. I think it's really, really creamy. So this is Magnum ice cream, milk chocolate vanilla. And we're going to look at the second one, double chocolate and ganache. Right now, momentarily, I'm just going to put the other one down. So it's more of the same. I mean, it's probably going to say that there's a chocolate shell. Is it going to say? Okay. Chocolate ice cream with chocolate ganache swirl and milk chocolate in a milk chocolate shell. So again, we have that concept of having the layer of chocolate at the top, covering it completely so you can't see the ice cream, and then a round, thin layer around the side. And at the very bottom, there's even more chocolate. So for the milk chocolate and ganache, here are the facts right here. Again, 2/3 of a cup for serving size, 3 servings per container. The ingredients. Again, we got the press to crack. This is Magnum ice cream. As a personal preference, I prefer vanilla ice cream over chocolate ice cream. So, don't know why it's so hard to open this. So, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. So, here you go. Wait, squeeze, and crack. So, wait to defrost a little bit. 10 minutes. Squeeze, the chocolate's going to kind of come out here, and then crack with the spoon. I guess that's what they meant. Magnum. Okay. Let's see what color the ice cream is here. And again, we have that chocolate all the way at the top with the logo. Kind of difficult to see the logo, but here it is, the M. There we go. We can see it now. And again with the press to crack. So let's see what happens. Let's try not to break our camera. Definitely hear the cracking. Wow. Okay, so you can see kind of the ice cream come out here. So here's our spoon. So here we go. Let's try not to. Okay, so let me just, sorry, I just wanted to adjust the camera a little bit. It's a little bit dark here, I apologize. Here it is. It's very heavy. It's not moving. Okay, so here it is. The chocolate swirl, I guess, that they're talking about, they said milk chocolate ganache swirl. So I guess that's obviously the swirl here, and so you can see it's quite a bit of chocolate. So we didn't break like it did last time, but that's what it looks like. Chocolate ice cream And as they said, there's a chocolate, milk chocolate shell, so it's certainly going to be around on the sides, the chocolate. And it's going to be on the very, very bottom. So I'll just give it a taste. I mean, like I said, I don't really prefer chocolate ice cream over vanilla ice cream. I've always just liked vanilla ice cream much better. But I'll say it's very good. It's just it's good. I mean, I like it. I just much prefer vanilla ice cream over chocolate ice cream. And that's pretty much it. You know what's going to be here. You've got the rich chocolate flavor, in my opinion. I'm not going to really comment on this because chocolate's not my favorite flavor, but this is what it looks like. It is also very, in terms of the texture, it does feel rich and creamy, just like the vanilla one did. And you've got plenty of chocolate, which when I tasted it before it melts in my mouth, I think it's very good. Made with Belgian chocolate, it says. So this is really a lot of chocolate here. They're not lying. Double chocolate and ganache chocolate ice cream, the swirl, and the milk chocolate shell. So there's going to be chocolate at the bottom, chocolate up here, obviously, and a thin layer on the side. So that's really it for this video. We have Magnum ice cream, 2 different flavors. There's more flavors besides this, and one of the unique things about it is the chocolate on the top, on the bottom, and on the side. Lots of milk chocolate. And of course, the fact that, in my opinion, it's rich and creamy, as opposed to maybe some other brands that might be, or rather other types of ice cream that might be lower in fat and calories. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, just from my own personal preference, is if I'm eating ice cream and it just feels kind of watery or not very thick, it just doesn't really feel like I'm eating ice cream. It feels more like a different type of ice cream, like maybe a frozen yogurt or something like that. And it's fine. I don't eat these very often, maybe just very once in a while. I just wanted to make this video because I just wanted to share kind of what I find unique about this. And this is really a treat. So maybe try not to eat the whole thing in one sitting, but these are 2 containers of Magnum ice cream, each containing 14.8 ounces, milk chocolate, vanilla, and double chocolate and ganache. Thanks for watching this video. Not sure if it was very informative, but hopefully you can find these at your supermarket if you're interested, and maybe try some other flavors as well if you don't like these 2 flavors based on this video. So yeah, thank you for watching.